of women who get birth control pills who then develop these thrombi have this predisposition, probably even much higher.
Unfortunately, there's no way for Dr. G to prove that the pills directly cause the blood clots.
We don't usually test for these hereditary thrombotic diseases, and there's nothing I can do to somehow correlate it with the birth control pills. It's just that you put the pieces of the puzzle together.
The pulmonary emboli, the oral contraceptives, the cigarettes, and the obscure family history. Now, with the cumulative evidence, Dr. G is confident she can say exactly what happened to Jessie Davis on the night of her untimely death. At 26 years old, Jessie's life is in grave danger, but it's not from her cocaine addiction or her family history of heart disease. It's from her new birth control pills.
Probably when she starts taking these pills, the increased estrogen kind of throws off that delicate balance your body has to dissolve the little blood clots that normally form in our bloodstream.
Soon, clots begin to develop all over her pelvic vessels, and some begin a precarious journey through her body.
Several of these are starting to break off and shower her lungs, both sides, all lobes.
Unfortunately, like most who develop clots, she has no symptoms from these smaller ones. Until one night, when a large one finally breaks loose.
Once that blood clot breaks off, it travels very quickly, seconds into your heart and then into your lungs.
The embolus lodges firmly in one of her lungs, completely blocking the blood flow.
And it just puts her over the edge. She passes out and starts to seize.
No amount of CPR can fully resuscitate her.
They're never really able to bring her brain back, which has already died from lack of oxygen.
Ironically, the doctors prescribe anti-embolic stockings, never realizing that she's already developed a fatal clot.
In this case, it's certainly the closing the barn door after the cow's out. The thromboemboli had already occurred, and the damage to her lungs and her brain had already occurred.
3 days later, without ever comprehending her fate, Jessie dies in her husband's arms. While Dr. G can't say whether Jessie could have entirely prevented the clots, there's no question that quitting smoking would have helped her odds.
Nobody really needs to be smoking, quite frankly, but for those who do smoke, they need to realize that they're at risk of developing clots.
And her genetic predisposition may have come to light with a blood test, if only she'd known more about her family.
Unless you had the family history, they probably wouldn't test you for it. It's a very small fraction of people that have it. Otherwise, the pill should be very, very safe, and it shouldn't be a problem. She was just one of the unfortunate ones that developed the clot. I guess you could say it's just the luck of the draw. Some people are just unfortunate.